Hello, beautiful ones. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depends where you are in any part of the world. And I want to welcome you to my channel. This is Evangelist Blessing Amos. I'm here on your way again. I want to appreciate those that have subscribed to my channel. I really thank God and I appreciate you for that. May the good Lord richly bless you in Jesus' name. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you still waiting for? Kindly go and subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comment at the comment section what the Lord is prompting your heart, putting on your heart to say. Put it on the comment section so that we can also share. You can share it with us. And this is a channel where this is none of a kingdom of knowledge. It's not as kingdom of knowledge. When we're talking about the knowledge, knowledge is light. Light is a light that shone on the heart of everyone that will enable them to do what is right. And when we're talking about the contrary of that knowledge is ignorance, which is also darkness. Darkness is what also darkens humanity heart, that we also enable him to do what is right and good and correct. And I brought this channel for enable us to enhance ourselves, to develop and learn, and to show ourselves approved to God, approved to humanity, approved to ourselves. And this is a channel whereby I mainly share the word of God, and I shared some of the benefits. I shared the benefit of Dr. Sunday's books with us here on this channel. And one of the book I have benefited from, I would like to share with you today, is called Who Am I? This book, I've read this book, is a mind blowing. You know, the benefit of this book will enable you to you need to ask yourself as a human being a question like, who am I? Why did I come into this world? You are not just in this world to come and go to college, marry, and look for and marry and work and die and look for a white collar job and die and go. Why are you into this world? And what am I living for? You are not just living for survival. You are not just living for survival. Any human being that be created in God's image and likeness is not just to work into how to survive, how to get money, how to survive. That is not the essence of living. So that is not if how to survive. It took God time to invest, because why am I saying that? Why am I saying this? When God created man, he said, Abraham, in the book of Jeremiah, he said, before you were born, I know you in your mother's womb. And I have known you, I have ordained you, I have called you, I have ordained you, and I have appointed you as a prophet to all nations. So before you were born, it took God time before God allowed you to survive. There are many situations, there are many circumstances, there are many challenges that you have come across in life. You are still alive today because there is a purpose for it. There is a purpose why you are living. So what am I living for is your personal question. You know, what is the purpose of my life? The purpose of life is not just to look for power, look for fame, and look for positions. That is not the purpose of life. Look for position, look for fame, and about that. So the essence of life is not that, you know. So where did I come from? Those are the personal questions. The people that have answered the question, I will be sharing it with you today. We have come to realize we have developed and enhanced to know and mature in knowledge to know that the people that have answered this question, we have discovered that the people that could be able to ask themselves this question and the people that have asked themselves this question could be able to give an answer to it, accurate answer. These are the people that is a world changer. These are the history makers. These are the people that are changing the world. And people like Steve Jobs, I talked about him last time. And I talk about Steve Jobs. I talk about today we'll be talking about some of the famous people, and that have discovered that could be able to ask themselves this question and give an answer to it. These are the people that could be able to live for something. They are not just living for survival. They are not living for survival. These are people that succeed in life. These are the people that achieve. that achieve something in life. These are the people that succeed in life. They are successful. We are talking about successful people. We are talking about successful people. It's not your success or your success does not just depend on the money you have in your bank account. No. When what I was talking about, that God created you. When He created you, He created human being, and now it took Him to invest all the potentials, all the gifts and talents in you. So you cannot just, just in all those potential and gifts and talents, and you will just center it to be for your own selfish interest without the benefit for humanity. No, whatsoever God has put inside of you is for the benefit of mankind. It's for the benefit of humanity. Have you ever seen a mango tree be eating his own fruit? His own fruit? No. When the mango tree bear fruits, and people will come to eat, that is the benefit. It's fulfilling His purpose when people. So that is why even Jesus Christ, that fig tree, you see that He was not fulfilling His purpose. Jesus Christ now cursed that tree. He was not fulfilling purpose. So may God not let you be cursed because you don't know who you are. So that is the reason why I took it upon myself to come to your way to share one of the benefits I have learned from Dr. Sunday's book. And one of them is this book, is this idea of who am I? This knowledge of who am I? So, so are you just many of you will say when you don't know who you are, you call yourself a housewife. Housewife is not who you are. You call yourself a mother of children. Many people, when you say I am, when they are introducing themselves to public, they'll say I'm a mother of 5 children. That is not who you are, Mrs. That is not who you are. So you come into this world to just come and bear children. Animal can also give birth to children. So that is why we are seeing a challenges escalating. We see a nations global problem everywhere because many people, they don't know who they are. So Steve Jobs could be able to. Steve Jobs know who he is. And it's a famous man, former American president. We'll be talking about him today. He have asked himself this question of who am I? The most famous American president, which called Abraham Lincoln, he considered to become American president. Not only that, but for a purpose, sweeping the way. That is why I told you that whatsoever God has put inside of you is not for your own benefit. Whatsoever you are doing, God, you thinking that is you are this, you are that. When you are there, it's not bringing any benefit to God. It's not giving God the glory. It's not bringing benefit to humanity. Meaning that is a vain thing. Is a vain thing. Whatsoever God really sent you here to come and do, it must be for the benefit of people. It must be for the benefit of humanity. It can never thwart the destiny of God. It can never thwart the plan of God. It cannot overrun the plan of God. So it's not only that, it was destiny. So what are you? Whatsoever you are destined for to come and do here on earth, that is the work. That is who you are. So it was destined to be American president. Not only that, sweeping away slavery. So there were these challenges of slavery in America those days. So this man took it upon himself to solve that problem. So because what God had put inside of you for you to use to solve one problem or the other, is not just there as to be stagnant. It's not there for fancy sake. It's not there for having per se. No, it's not there for nothing sake. It's there for a purpose, to fulfill a purpose. You see a bill that produces honey. You see, even as small as bill is fulfilling purpose. You can see we be bringing, that is Bolly bee. When he bringing his leg to he perch on any flowers, beautiful flower, we will be using that is Bolly bee, his legs to be bringing all the stir of that flower. That is how it can be able to bring different kind down to guide it, and it will begin to splatter out beautiful flower that you are seeing. It's fulfilling its purpose as small as bill. So why can't you know? It's your responsibility to know that you are here to come and fulfill, to come and know who you are. It's your responsibility to know who you are and to know your goal. Your goal is not just to be a housewife. If you are setting a goal to be a housewife, that is your goal of the year. To be a wife, to become a housewife, that is not a goal. That is not personal interest. That is not the will of God for you. That is not who you are. And that is not what God has sent you here to come and do. So and he says, sweep away slavery. On the 1st of January 1863, he boldly announced the Emancipation Proclamation and declaring all slavery in the United States of America to be free. So he has fulfilled his purpose. So whatsoever you are here, who you are, whatsoever you are called here to come, the problem you come here to come out, so that is who you are. Steve Jobs will talk, he says he's a father of software. He solved that problem. Software, as you see the product, all the product you are, what I'm using, the medium I'm using to reach you now, is one of its benefits. If you didn't discover a product like this, I cannot go to market to go and purchase it and use it to reach you. So it solve a problem. So what are you doing? So I don't know my beloved. So that is why I come to, that is why all about this channel, for us to going to share a true knowledge together, a new knowledge together, for enable us to grow, to learn, to show, assess, approve, to know who we are, that we are not just what society say we are. We are not what the environment say we are. We are not what a circumstances have landed you to be. You are not that, but you are only what God say you are. Jesus said, I am the way. Does it really make way for people? Yes, it's the way. He was the one that brought direct access between we and our Father. So he said, I am the truth. Is it really bring truth? Is truth is in him? Is it true? It's true. When you love him with all your heart, you really follow him. You take his principle to any sphere in the world. When he said you implement his principle, it will work for you because it's truth. So he never lie to come and say, to give you condition, give you principle, after implementing will not bring you result. No. When you actually obey the will of God, you obey his principle, it's truth. It's truth. It must surely hear you accurate result. There's, even though you don't even pray, because you implement the principle, which he said, I will only do what the Father say. Jesus Christ was saying, I will only do, when we are doing it, did he hear him results? He heard him result because his truth. There's truth there. He's saying the truth. So whenever you implement the principle, the godly principle, that when we talk about godly, the principle of your maker, implement it. It will bring result because it's truth. There's truth. We are not living in a world whereby there's no truth in a nation like Nigeria. There's no truth in the political sphere. There's no truth in the educational sphere. There's no truth. That is why the result is not encouraging. So he said, so he could be able to fulfill the purpose in the United States of America, and he set the slave free on the 1st February 1865. Lincoln signed a joint congressional resolution introducing the 13th amendment to the U.S. These are the principles, U.S. Constitution, which when ratified by the states officially repealed slavery. Repealed slavery, probably condemned for a crime that was committed. So there was nothing, because this one is a slave. They categorized him as a slave, as a divine slave. He would just, because of his look, because of his color, you would just categorize as slave. No, he abolishes. No, you cannot. That you cannot categorize people as slave and be just put a particular slave job for them. He said no, except that person is convicted of crime, then he can be punished. Say maybe because of his color, because of his race, because of his... No, he can never. He abolished that. He solved the problem there. Which problem are you solving, my beloved brothers and sisters? So he said, he's committed, it should be exist. Either in the US or in other, that is the only reason he said that anybody that is any color, any foreigner, that is the only reason they said that he can be punished. Maybe he's convicted of sin. So either in the US or in other places under his power, he make that policy. Not a policy that is for self-interest and selfish interest. No, he did not implement a policy of selfish interest. No, this is what we are talking about. He go able to know who he is. He know who he is. He know who he is. So the focus on this destiny and his understanding of his true self kept Abraham Lincoln from giving up after several failed attempts to become a president. Although he passed through challenges, he passed through difficulty, but he did not relent. He did not say, because I'm a failure, I failed, and they have given me result in school, and that is who I am. No, your school cannot, it don't know who you are. Your school cannot tell you that because you fail a particular subject, so you are a failure, and they write you down, and you accept them. That is you don't know who you are. That is why you may accept any system that classify you to be a redundant or a meaningless or a irrelevant and an inconsequential person, and you accept it. You didn't look for who you are. So he began to die. So he did not give up. He didn't give up after his failed attempt. The fact that you fail in making attempt to become who you are, it doesn't make you to become your need to be failure. So when he was a 7, his family was put out of the house for failure to pay the rent on time. So your background is not what it does not determine who you are. So he had the work of he had to work hard in order to eat food, to provide food for himself and for the family. When he was 9, his mother died. At the age of 20, what excuse are you going to make and say, because I don't have parents, so that make me to become a consequential in the society, in the community? That's why I cannot go to school. That's why I cannot achieve my goal. No, you don't have any excuse. If people like this, that because you don't know who you are, that is why you are making that failure comment. So I come to your way to salvage your destiny, to rescue you, for enable you to know that it's your responsibility to really actually know who you are. So at the age of 20, he lost his job as a shop messenger. At that 23, he incurred a debt in order to become a partner at the small shop. He incurred a debt, and when he was 26, his business partner died. You see, a calamity, he not struggle and all of that challenges of life, but he never gave up, and leaving him with a tremendous debt that Lincoln spent many years paying back. At the age of 28, he proposed to his girlfriend with whom he had a relationship for 4 years, but she refused to marry. She refuses to marry. Probably he will say no. We continue. Time is not permitting. Time is not just helping. So we continue from where we stop. And remember, wherever I stop, I will continue. That is the good thing about this channel. You will keep on learn to show ourselves. Let us study to show ourselves approved. Let us share idea to show ourselves approved to our community, to God, and to ourselves. That is a good thing, so that we can know who we are. We cannot just give up and say, no, this is what my community say I am. No, you cannot give up that way. May the good Lord bless you. Go and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye.